Okay, so I wanted to start this series of crazy things I experienced while I was at one of Dr. Phil's ranches. So if you don't know, I was at one of Dr. Phil's ranches for 2 years when I was 17, 18 because of my depression, anxiety, and eating disorder. Keep in mind, this is before I was paralyzed. And these places are known to be abusive and neglect and just very traumatic. I think I want to start off by explaining the most crazy protocol they had there that, it was hard to get on, but if you got on it, it was very hard to get off. So you basically get on this protocol if you try and run or try and yourself. I'm sure there's other reasons people got on it, but those are some of the main ones. I never got on this protocol, thank God. And I heard after I left, they ended up changing it and not having it anymore. But this is what it was like when I was there. Okay, so basically with all the protocols, you start at review and you go down after you're off of that to the other protocols. You work your way down to not being on protocols anymore. But what review was, you were basically arm's length from 2 staff at all times, isolated from the community. You're normally locked in a room at the school they had, and you're basically there all day. And I think they slept there too. They slept on their mattress on the floor at the school. A lot of this is been blurred out of my memory, but basically with review, you're not allowed to talk. You cannot talk to the staff or anyone. You cannot talk to anyone. You cannot talk to the community. You basically you're away from everyone. You couldn't even make eye contact with another kid basically. Anyways, on review, you're not allowed to talk. You basically just stare at a wall all day and do nothing. During this time, you will also not be seeing your therapist or basically anyone. You're literally not allowed to talk to anyone, your family, no one. And you'll most likely get a level drop and start back at 0, which means you'll be arm's length away from staff even once you're off all of the protocols. Anyways, I remember every time I saw a kid in the distance on review, their face was numb. They had no personality. They had not, it was scary, honestly. They also have these things called safety showers where basically you have 3 staff with you while you're in the shower showering, and one is right outside the door handing you your shampoo and conditioner, and the other 2 are just looking at the door and right outside the door. And you have to have the door fully open. I've also heard from some kids that were on it that they did not get food. They didn't get all the meals. They didn't get a lot of food while they were on review. This is just one of many protocols they had, and we didn't really know much about it because we weren't allowed to talk about it. But yeah, that's just what review was. These places are known to be abusive and they take advantage of kids, and it just breaks my heart that these places are still a thing. Make sure to follow for part 2. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.